stay there because I gotta do the intro.
Bye, guys.
Stupid. All right, ready?
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are doing a client tutorial today on my good friend Jakima, and this is the look we were able to achieve. So, if you want to see how we got here today, then make sure you keep on watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Now you can just
Bye, guys.
pose, so it'll take
right.
pictures whenever you like still, and you like take pictures like that. Cause you look straight at the camera.
I am.
Yeah. Anyway,
Is it doing it?
Yeah.
How do I know?
I know.
Then you gonna make
it's falling in your eye.
Then you did it with my own. I can't see myself.
Good. Anywhere your face is, it's doing it. All right, guys. Today's look, I am starting off with cleaning my client slash friend, cleaning off her face with just some micellar water. I promise I'm not really hurting her a lot. I had to speed the clips up, otherwise the video would have been 50 minutes long because that's how long it took me to complete her makeup. So I just cleaned her face with micellar water, and now I'm going in with, I think this is Precisely My Brow Benefits in the shade 5. Kimi is not new to my channel, so you all know that Kimi loves her brows to be thin. She doesn't like thick brows, so I wasn't going to give her thick shaped brows. I just filled in the sparseness of her brows, but still kept them thin because that's what she likes. So one key step I'm learning as a makeup artist is to give clients what they like, not what you think looks nice on them. Because you know, when people like what they like what they like, and it just builds their confidence because they're comfortable in what they like. So we just kept Kimi eyebrows as thin as we could keep them, right? So I went in with some Tarte Shape Tape in 47S to kind of clean up the brows. In between this this makeup routine, I was kind of trying to use some techniques that I've been seeing here and there. Kimi was just kind enough to let me practice doing makeup on her, and she wasn't going anywhere or anything, so I was like, okay. So I was just trying to incorporate, you know, stuff that I've seen on YouTube. So yeah, I was trying this because you all know I'm not a big highlight underneath the eyebrow person, but I get where this can be beneficial as far as making the eyebrows look like they have been threaded or waxed or just a fresh brow. And it also gives the eyes like this certain kind of shape that looks clean and fresh. So I just took that with a random Shein brush. Guys, all these brushes are either from Amazon, Shein, or Temu. So I took that, and then I took a sponge to kind of make sure that it was a flat surface. I'll go back in and correct Kimi brows where I got concealer in places that it shouldn't have gone. But I think I kind of like, and I find myself doing the eyebrow thing on myself also. Like, I don't make my eyebrows look precise and like well put together. Like, they'll look like, you know, they're filled in and full, but they also look kind of messy, if that makes sense. So I just took some of my Derma Blend, the original setting powder, to set the concealer. This is another step that I hardly do, but everyone does it. And I don't know, I just feel like sometimes it makes my eyeshadows hard to blend out when I set it with a translucent powder, the concealer, versus me just putting the concealer and then using the eyeshadow as the setting powder. So I went in with the Warriors palette from JUVIA'S. I don't know if this is Warriors 1, 2, or 3, y'all, but y'all see the palette in the back of my hand? Yeah. So I went in with that top middle shade. It's a cross between a brown and a red and an orange. So that's the shade we're using in Kimi's crease today. And I'm using a Wet n Wild blending brush. I had no particular look in mind. I was just practicing and she let me play on makeup on her. And it's just fun for me to play in makeup on someone else other than myself. And really it was an excuse because I haven't seen her in a long time. So it was an excuse just to talk, and as you can see, we were talking like the whole way. Next time Kimi comes and I do her makeup, we won't talk. This will like be a real professional a professional tutorial, but that day right there, I was don't blame Kimi, blame me, because I was the one that was talking her head off. It was me, not Kimi. So I think I used 2 palettes here. Yeah, I used 2 palettes. And the other one is the chocolate shop, or the coffee shop, the coffee shop palette from Juvia's Place. So I just used that kind of silver slash gold shade on the lid. So really it's a 2 eyeshadow look today for Kimi. And she was leaning back. She was like, should I be sitting up or should I be leaning back? And I was like, do whatever you want to do. As long as I can get to you, I'm fine. And I'm not uncomfortable reaching for you, then I'm fine. Be as comfortable as you're going to get. So, like I said, this makeup, if I wasn't talking, it probably would have took less time. But it took like when I was editing the video before I sped up the clips, it was 46 minutes long. So, yeah. So, I can't remember. We'll see. Yeah. And I just go back and forth between the colors. I blend some, add some, blend some, add some. I think the eyeshadow game is all about blending and just making sure. This is where Kimi set up some. It's just blending and making sure you got the right blend before you do your liner, mascara, lashes. You're just trying to make those shadows just blend as much as you can. So back with the glitter shade again. And I noticed, especially like when I am working on Kimi, like Kimi has a lot of lid space, as you can see. Like, this is an easy person to work with. So I gotta find like one of my friends that doesn't have like a lot of lid space, so I can learn how to work on different types of clients, lid space, hooded eyelids, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of lid space, so I know how to work a person with a lot of lid space. So that's why it was kind of easy for me to get Kimi going. So I didn't use my e.l.f. Cookies and Dream because I know my e.l.f. Cookies and Dream is not for everyone. So I used the e.l.f. The green one, the Power Grip primer. And all, like I said, these brushes are like from Shop Miss A, Shein, and all that stuff. So I just use a brush to put the primer on Kimi's face. And she's just laughing and talking as normal. She's the most friendly person in the world. She's always laughing, always talking. And guys, that wasn't even the Power Grip. That was the Jelly Pop. So I used e.l.f. Jelly Pop primer. Yeah. Like I said, I keep trying to see it in the stores, but I never see it in the store, even though they say that e.l.f. brought it back out, but I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, just blend as much as you can. This is another step, another process of blending. And next up, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in orange to conceal any darkness that Kimi might have around her mouth area. Just lightly, just very lightly. And then I'll take a small like fluffy brush. I think this is supposed to be like a blush brush, but you all know I never use my brushes for what I'm supposed to, and so that I can lightly like feather it in. I want it to cover the hyperpigmentation, but I don't want it to be like so deep and dark orange that it turns everything on her face orange. Okay, so for foundation, I use the Maybelline, and this is the Maybelline 355, the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So that's the shade I used on Kimi. this day. And as you can see, it was a pretty decent match. We'll get into concealer in just a moment. One of my things I want to work on is color matching. Color matching, because I got the eyeshadow. I feel like I got the eyeshadow down pat. So for me, it would be matching undertones because, okay, I know how to work a golden olive neutral undertone. When someone is warm, red, you know, that probably, I feel like that probably would give me a little, not necessarily problem, but that's something that I need to learn because that's not something I'm accustomed to working or doing because I only do makeup on myself and I have a golden undertone, so I don't know too much about warm undertones. So that would be my thing. I need to find someone with hooded eyes to work on, someone who has a warm undertone to work on, and I also want to find, because you know Kimi's skin is pretty much for the most part like good, like her skin is good. So I need to find someone who has like just a little problematic skin, as we all do here and there, because you know not everyone's skin is perfect, especially like, you know, your skin is going to act up the minute you think you got an occasion you have to go to or something you're going to do. Then that's when your skin like to act up. So you always want, regardless if your skin is perfect, not perfect, you always want that person to feel beautiful in their skin. And it's not so much, oh, Kimi had to take her nose ring out, and it's not so much to make them look like a totally different person because they have skin issues. No, they still need to look like themselves, but we just have to work around or work with the skin issues that may be going on in the moment, right? I wonder what concealer I use. I don't even know, y'all. But this part scared me because I was like, dog, Kimi, I done messed up your makeup because this concealer is too light. You know, I think it was like almost just a tad, like I should have went like one shade darker and then it would have been okay. But we'll get there next time. So I just sprayed it with the NYX Bear With Me spray, and then I go in with the Thread Beauty 210 foundation stick to contour the face just a little bit. And it was like a blending process, so I had to like really blend the concealer, blend the contour to make everything kind of mesh together. Had I just went in with a shade that was just one shade darker for the highlight, I probably wouldn't have had to do so much blending, but it's okay. Like I said, it's a learning curve. We learn, we grow, we get better, we do better, all of that good stuff. Sorry, my big head is in the way. Didn't mean for that to happen. And this was another step that I probably was following from like a tutorial that I have seen before, that, you know, just what concealer is that? It looked like it's e.l.f. though. It looked like it's an e.l.f. 16-hour concealer. And so I don't know. I don't even know. So and that was me just reverse contouring, you know, to try to correct it. I'm like, oh, well, I don't went this far. Let me see what I can do. And as you can see, the tone is like neutral. It looks golden, but to me, it looks neutral on this playback or whatever. But you'll see, it's going to come together. Like I said, I'm learning, I'm growing. The only way to learn is to keep doing stuff over and over again and keep implementing new ways, new ideas, and stuff like that. That's the only way you're gonna learn. So I have no problem with that. Any of my buddies out there who are makeup artists themselves, if you have any tips, feel free to drop down and share them with me in the comments below. You know I accept your recommendations with love. And yeah, so I'm just blending away, and I always use a Cara Beauty sponge, like Cara Beauty, Cara Beauty, Cara Beauty. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all, if you do not have a Cara Beauty sponge, that is a must for you to do. Wait until like Black Friday or something like that, so they have a sale and you can get them for like real cheap. But the best sponges on the planet are Cara Beauty, right? So I decided to go ahead and do a slight nose contour also. Since we were going all out to begin with, then we might as well keep going all out. So nothing wrong with that. Just keep going. You done started it. Keep going and doing your thing. And while I am doing this voiceover right now, if you hear some clicking, don't worry about it. I am trying to edit another video. Like, I'm always doing something, and it's all of 7 o'clock in the morning. All of 7 o'clock in the morning, right? So anyway, so then I took some powder, and I took the no color powder, because I was like, dog, I was like, Kimi already bright enough. I don't need her to be no brighter with my Sasha Buttercup or my banana powder or whatever, because that highlight was already, you know, as bright as it needed to be, right? So just taking my Black Radiance Black Coffee pressed powder to set the contour and bronze up the face just a little bit, because we need the face to be kind of bronzy. And it was just simple. I wasn't going to do blush. I think we did highlighter, which you'll see in a minute. We did a little slight highlight. But for the most part, we try to keep the face as simple. Well, I tried to keep the face as simple as I could. And to me, for me to fix that slightly over highlighted under eye, that's where my bronzer and stuff kicks in. Like, I'm like, girl, I got to bronze you up, because you're looking like bright. For somebody who's not going nowhere, you looking real bright. So I took the orange shade. Oh, we did do blush. So I took the orange shade out the JUVIA'S palette and used that as a blush. Orange on brown skin, dark skin, deep skin as a blush is really beautiful in my opinion, and it goes with any type of look. Like, you don't have to have like a certain type of eye look, a certain lip look for the blush on orange blush. Orange blush on dark skin just looks like a natural, like you're really blushing from within, in my opinion, versus like a red or a pink blush. So then I took the shades, the same transition shade, and I put that on her lower lash line, and she's trying to look up or not. Trying to look up or not. And here I am. I told y'all I was like that under eye area, like I was a blending. Okay, I blend, I pushed, I blend, everything. I did everything, you know. So back in, I'm grabbing something. Oh, here it is. I'm trying to show Kimi a picture on my phone. I'm sorry, y'all. Back in with the transition shade. Oh, y'all see that? I used the transition shade as a nose contour. Child, I was all over the place. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. These videos and doing these are the most fun to me. Like, I had so much fun. Like, it's so much fun. That's crazy to me. Like, I need a life or something. Okay, so yeah. Just using a Wet n Wild brush. The skinnier the brush, the better for me to blend out and go. You know what I mean? So yeah. Here I am with that sponge again. Like, me and that sponge and that blending, I wasn't gonna stop until I was blended, or she was blended as much as possible. So then now we're going on to powder. So I'm trying to dust away any loose powder or whatever. I didn't want to add any more powder to her face, because I'm like, oh, I don't need no more color. I don't want to mess up the color. So I'm spraying first. And then I went in with my old Makeup Forever Y505 powder. And that's what I set her face with, because it's not as full coverage powder. I was looking for my Sephora Micro Smooth, but I couldn't find it. But the Makeup Forever, it did its job. It did what it's supposed to do. I haven't gotten the new one yet, because clearly I still have the old one. So I'm spraying again. Then I went in with my Beauty Bay. First I wiped off she had lip gloss on her lips so they wouldn't be chapped while we were doing the makeup. And then I went in with my Beauty Bay lip liner in Vintage. And it was like this is a warm brown. Yeah, this is a warm brown, right? So I have to see like what I went in with the lip gloss, because right now I don't know. And Kimi do not know how to hold her lips the way I need her to hold her lips. She tried, and I was steady talking to her. I don't know why I was talking. I'm trying to do her lips, and I'm steady talking to her, and it's like, why I'm the one. I'm the problem. Not the client, but me. Okay. I feel like something bit me on my arm. I did it. I don't know. Okay. And so yeah. So what am I doing? Hopefully I can get the lip gloss in my hand and see. But I'm quite sure it's a nude. Nope. Is it? Can I see? Can y'all see that lipstick up there? Is that a lipstick? Oh yeah, okay. So that was the Juvia's Place in Lady lipstick, and you know that's like a taupey. It's like a pinky nude. So that's what I use for her lips, and then I'll go in with a lip gloss. With a lip gloss. I don't even know what lip gloss that is. It came out of pack. I don't know. But it's a new shade. I'm the worst. It'll get better from here, trust me. But right now, we're just trying to get the ball rolling. And Kimi was nice enough to let me practice on her. So this is where we're at, right? Look, I said it came out of box. Like, what kind of lip gloss? I don't even know. I've had this on my memory since on my memory card for probably about 3 weeks now. So I'm just getting around to editing it, and this is where we end up. Okay, so she did let me use my Laura Mercier Air highlighting powder. It's like a loose highlight, and as you can see, it gives a slight highlight. If I use highlight, it'll be something like this because I'm not really used to highlighting. Well, I don't like highlight on myself, but if I use one, if I'm really feeling special and want to do a little highlight, then this is what I'll do. So y'all, we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you the final look. As always, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you for watching and rocking with me, and stay tuned for the outro. All right, guys, I am back, and this is the completed look on Kimi. Just a soft, natural face with a pop of highlight. Just she let me practice on her today. So yeah, we're getting better and better. And it's just a soft, natural look. Of course, when you listen to the voiceover, you'll see all the products that I use. The lashes are from She Glam, just some very wispy lashes, and I was trying to achieve just a soft eyeshadow look with just like a pop of color in the inside, and she's satisfied. Even though she's not going nowhere, she's quite satisfied. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye guys.